Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 10th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Aries, nope, that doesn't want to work. Here we go. Let's see what is going on for you this week. 2 nines, so there could be some endings this week, but let's see what the cards have to say. All right. So your overall energy for the week is the Page of Swords, and so this is a card of a discovery, and it's also a card of needing to look into things. You know, it could represent somebody spying on you, somebody watching you. I don't really see that in the cards, is what I'd say to you. You have the Nine of Clubs as well. Both of these cards, I consider the Nine of Clubs and the Page of Swords to be cards of experimentation, because this is a card of discovery. So it's a card of needing to look into things, needing to learn something new about whatever it is that you're dealing with. You know, the Page of Swords really is a card of overcoming obstacles through, exploration, through finding different answers. And again, that comes up here for you with the Nine of Clubs here. Yeah, the Eight of Diamonds, same thing. Eight of Diamonds is a card of looking at the details. Nine of Clubs is my card of experimentation sometimes. It's also the card of recognition and achievement. So, this could definitely represent a raise, promotions, profits, a new job if you're looking for a job, pretty much anything. Very positive combination. But overall, kind of the feeling that I'm getting off of these cards is that there could be different ways to kind of like expand. Eight of Diamonds is a card of material success on the horizon, so it can definitely represent more money coming in the near future. You even end with the Eight of Diamonds. The Eight of Diamonds and the Five of Diamonds, I consider them to be very similar cards here because they are cards of money, but they're also cards of settlements. So if you're waiting for a settlement legally, this could be a settlement, but they're also cards of like doing something to make more money or to bring more abundance into your life. It doesn't have to be money. It could be like more love or whatever. The Eight of Diamonds just asks you to look at the details, and the Nine of Clubs is a card, like I said, of experimentation. It basically says try new things in any area of your life that you are trying to improve upon. It doesn't matter what it is, but the Nine of Clubs really is my card of just chances. It's a card of taking a lot of chances and, kind of swinging the bat, so to speak. You might not strike out every single time, but, it's definitely a card of taking chances and trying new things. So would be a very good week for you to try new things. Next you have the Jack of Diamonds here, Seven of Clubs. The Seven of Clubs popped out a few times. I was shuffling off camera, and this card, you are the first person I'm reading for today. So this card came out a few times before, and it is a card of trying to escape from just any limiting situations. I used to call it the card of escaping from prison, but it's not really prison. It's just like limiting situations, things that could be holding you back. So I feel like a lot of you are just trying to look at different ways of removing anything that is holding you back. Like I said, I pretty much say this every night. With all the energy in Capricorn, that's probably what a lot of people are doing. Plus, Uranus and Taurus is freedom. Again, according to Chris's crappy astrology here, Uranus and Taurus is going to, give us a very strong drive towards freedom and like wanting to free things up from our lives. So we're not going to want to be like boxed in or anything like that. So I do feel like it's a very common energy right now that a lot of people are feeling. Jack of Diamonds, I feel like it's talking about slow and steady progress. It can represent anxiety about your finances, so some of you could be having anxiety about your money, but it is a card of overall positive news. I always say Jack of Diamonds is a funny card because it's like represents anxiety, but you could be getting good news about money at the same time. So definitely do not pay attention to that. Seven of Clubs, internal fears that don't exist, so let go of your fears. Next, you have the Nine of Spades and the Six of Clubs. Yeah, I do feel like some of you could have had a burden recently, or you could have had some sort of difficulty. You could have lost something. Could have been a relationship. Could have been anything. Could have been a house. Could have been a car. Could have been something. And that's what the Nine of Spades says. Six of Clubs says that this was probably a burden, or it caused a lot of difficulties. But overall, the Six of Clubs is a card of success. So it's a very good card of, having success. And the Nine of Spades is a card of temporary blessings in disguise. And so, it doesn't matter what happened to you. Just realize that it was actually probably a blessing. It was probably pushing you in the right direction. And, so I feel like there could be a lot of blessings in difficulties that you've been going through, no matter how big or how small. This would also say that you need to make sure not to carry other people's weight at this time. So if like other people are being overbearing, or if they're putting too much energy on you, this definitely says to make sure not to, pick up other people's energy, make sure not to pick up other people's problems right now. Just kind of, this asks you to make sure to focus on yourself this week and not worry about other people. In your challenge position, again, I see, look at this, a loss. So I do feel like some of you have had some sort of loss in the past. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a house. It could have been where you live. It could have been a car. I mean, I see everything here. It could have been financial. It could have been anything. So this could be a challenge for you right now. And I feel like the Two of Spades is just a separation. The Three of Spades is just a loss or a separation as well. They're a little bit different because this is like heartbreak. So it's feeling it. It's feeling it on a deeper level. Two of Spades doesn't always necessarily mean that you are feeling a loss. It just, just could represent a loss. So I do feel like that could be a challenge for you this week. For others, this could represent wanting to take a risk. These two cards together would make the Five of Spades. I clarified your last card. You have the Five of Spades. So this could say that you are trying to take some sort of risk in your area of life somewhere, and this says that it could be a challenge for you to kind of like step out there and take some sort of risk that you want to take. Your solution is the Five of Spades. Look at this. The Four of Spades, Five of Hearts. You have 3 5s in your reading, so 555 for those of you into numerology. But Four of Spades is a recovery, so it does say no matter what is going on around you, you are going through recovery this week. Five of Hearts is the birth of something new, so it says you're going through a birthing process. A lot of people consider the birthing process to be a painful process, right? It's painful for the mother, it's painful for the baby as well, and there's always a squeeze, right? So I feel like some of you could have been going through a squeeze, or you are currently going through, some pressure right now. You have too many cards of pressure here. So, but I feel like you're about to pop out, right? So I feel like it's about to be your birthday here, is what these cards are saying. And finally, you have the Five of Diamonds and the Five of Spades. This is just do it to me. Five of Diamonds is my card that says just do it. Anything you're thinking about doing, any change you're thinking about making, just do it. Five of Spades is the card of taking a risk, so I do feel like some of you need to take a risk. You could kind of think of this as like the Fool card and the Tarot, just needing to take some sort of leap of faith at this time. For others, this could be a settlement coming in, so if you're waiting for a legal settlement, or if you're waiting for even like insurance, like an insurance payout or something like that, this could definitely represent that type of money coming in for you. For others, this could represent a new job. But again, I would put yourself out there with the Five of Spades. Overall, I would say this is a pretty straightforward week. I feel like there's a lot of recovery energy here. So I do feel like a lot of you are going through a recovery. And I feel like a lot of you, it's like there's a pretty simple focus through these cards, at least intuitively, I feel. I feel like a lot of you are just kind of like, maybe it's not a very exciting week, but it looks like a week where maybe you are kind of releasing burdens and letting go of heavy weights and things like that. So overall, I would say positive. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.